Hi, I'm Richard Heinz, and today I'm going to show you a new case I have. Teak, the aggressive dog who attacks everyone that he doesn't know that comes into that house, and he's not playing. Now here, you're going to see as Teak sees me coming up. I've never met him before. This is the first time. He doesn't know me. He didn't know I was coming. I hadn't been in the house. So he was surprised with the knock on the door. But you can see when he starts coming forward, it's quiet. And that's concerning. And you can see his eyes focused on me, stalking me. Okay, so you're gonna go back.
Here.
And the owners had warned me, if I come in and he's off the leash, he is gonna come for me, and he's gonna come for me heavy. He's gonna really pursue me and not quit. So I needed to test this out. That's why I wear the suit when I go into the homes. The suit has a purpose. I can really test the dog. I want to know what he's all about quickly and see his truths. So with the suit, it gives me the availability. When I walk in, you can see the moment the owner dropped the leash, he came, and you see the camera turn, and he just went off on me. And he did not hesitate. Straight for me, and just like the owner had said to me, he stayed in there, and if it wasn't for the suit, that I can hold him off and not be affected by the aggression, he would have stayed in there and probably really did damage on me. So the suit gave me the availability to not be affected from his aggression. So with the suit, it's the only way that you can really get a true read on a dog. Because now with the leash off, he has availability to do whatever he wants to do. Once he gets in there, how hard are they gonna do it? How much persistence, how much power in the bite? And then when I start moving into them now and change the game, are they gonna start flushing quickly, scattering? We're gonna see all sorts of behaviors, and it depends on the toughness of the dog. If you don't mind, can you just film that for a second?
Sure.
See the chattering of the teeth?
Yeah.
Right. And when I walk in backwards, because this is the...
This is the.
Okay. Now you see the different behavior now?
Uh-huh.
He can't get away.
Yep.
So then he submits. If I let him keep running, we play the dance. Because he can run away from me.
Uh-huh.
And out, and out. If I trap him, he's ready.
Right.
But I can touch him and he quits the aggression. Because he can't get away from me now.
Right.
Now he's stuck.
And I saw the lip chattering
Right,
and
he's
licking
chattering
and
his
yeah.
lips and all that. So stress, right?
Yeah.
But with him, he has the bulldog.
He keeps coming, right?
He has the little thing where he grabs and he gives a good one, that, and he wants to see what you're gonna do. And when I push him, he backs up, but it wasn't quick flushing where he was taking off like terror.
Right.
It was like, I'm gonna hit you again.
I'm
Right.
gonna hit you again. Can you take it? And then when he realized that he couldn't get away with it with me, he started to give up. And he went, now he's gonna keep walking after me. I'm gonna bail. Right? Because I hit him, I gave him my best shot, and he keeps coming.
Right.
Guy's crazy. Right? But then when he's trapped here on a leash, he submits. Right? Because if he would sit there on a leash and not get away from me, he'd be munching on me. Like, oh, you want to be that close, and now I'm stuck to you? Now I'm going to have to go into a big frenzy and hurt you.
Right.
He'd be locking onto me, onto my arms, latching my leg, not letting go, because the terror of being close. But no, he gave up right away the moment I trapped him.
Yeah.
Because the backward and the forward, if I release the pressure on him, and it's like me coming back at him, it's like a restart. So usually if you disengage and you give the distance, the brain restarts. Now that separation distance, his brain starts to close the gap and go into terror, right?
Yeah.
So you can see there, he thought about it when I went in, but he checked it and went, no point. I bit him the last time we just did that, and he didn't go away. Fine, I give up. Touch me then. Fine, whatever.
Right.
And you just get the look like, huh? Like, hello, anybody? Save me? Guy's crazy. But he's not directing. Then you get the lip licking.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. And then there, under his chin to his chest, different spot, vulnerable, me. Now he's going, you're going to go under my face? Really? Because usually they'll take a nip at that one.
Right.
Because now they got you leveraged. There, he didn't even, he let me do it, he took it. He goes, no, I'm good. Not even there, I'm not going to do it. Around his muzzle, around his face, on his head, over him.
Right.
He's taking it because he just can't get away with it. And he's not the chicken, that kind of chicken that we get a lot of times, like the one I just left.
He's right. He has anxiety.
He has anxiety, but he's not a chicken. You know, he's not, those kind of bites are a little different than the chicken. It's a little more deep.
Right.
It's a little more intense.
Yeah.
The biting of the arm when he does it.
Yeah,
More bulldoggy,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, So there, I pushed him over. Right? He just wilted to it.
Right.
He submitted.
Right.
Right? But that's just the truth coming out.
Yeah.
That's why I did that.
No, it's good.
So right away, I'm going to be able to get a quick fix on this to know what the dog really is. Scared, he's tough, he's a middle, and Teak happens to be a middle. He's not a fearful guy, he's not a dominant guy, but when he put the aggression on, he does it with seriousness. I would have been really damaged if the suit wasn't on and they would have had to pry him off me. It would have been a big problem.
He's, we get a lot of him. He's kind of the in-between,
Right.
is what we call. He's not a terrified guy. He's just has had his way, but he's no tough guy,
Right.
right? So he's not the frantic chicken that we usually deal with. He's the middle. He's kind of one of those who just needs to get his place and consequence, and he'll come over quick because this is actually better.
It is.
This is easier. Because the ones who are chicken, it takes a while to get those nerves under control.
Right.
Because they're like this all the time, right? He's kind of balanced. He's not chicken. And when he's laying there right now, he's not terrified. That's the difference. And he's willing to strike me if I mess with him.
Yes.
And he hangs in there and he just lays where he was.
Right.
So it's a different kind of aggression. That's good. For you, it's good.
Okay,
because
good.
It's better if he's more stable than he is chicken.
Okay.
It's easier.
It'll
to
be
get across.
easier to
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll be back here. When I come in, you'll be guarding me.
Okay.
He steps 1 foot forward and he's just gonna hang back. Then I should be able to walk in, move around, and he just does his thing and hangs out. No stalking me, no aggression, and I can move around freely and he could care less. So we want to achieve that very quickly.
Okay.
Because this is very important. Not just for guests, for his psychology and you taking over. Because we're telling him, you had your way with this.
Right.
And you've gotten away with it.
Yes.
But we own this house. You are under us and you just live here and you're lucky I feed you. Right? So that's how he has to kind of feel. So once we take this over, when he backs off and we hit him with physical with the collar, that's why the collar is so important. Because without the ticking of the collar, we cannot mentally get him to a different place. Right? If we were to bump him or do another collar, he'll fight it. He'll never respect it. With the remote collar, very quickly they go, oh, and it guides them the right way. That's why we call it dog in a box.
Okay.
Okay? And then we'll see what we get from there.
Okay.
So now you're going to come back, facing him. He steps forward. There you go. All right, perfect. I see the licking lips. He's licking his lips from her. So if I he should not come anywhere inside that zone. Okay? And now he just backs off, he halts, licking the lips, he's in stress, right? He's in check, he's gonna let go and look away, do something else. It's not worth it. We have control. All right, and then you see very quickly, the tapping of the collar pacifies. It settles them down. Because the thing about these guys, the reason the collar is critical. No conflict from us, owner to dog. There's no chaos. When he feels the ticking, that's why we call it the pacifier. It actually soothes his nervous system. And then he just goes into, fine, it's not torture. And pain, that everybody has that association with electric, they think cruelty. Opposite, when it's done right. It settles him down and makes him feel content. And there's no chaos.
This is amazing.
Right? And he just lays there like that and let's go. He's gonna look away from me, he's gonna lick his lips, ignore me. Perfect, exactly. Go, man.
Yep.
Before leaving, same mental game. So we're playing a big psychology with him. So when we go here, we block him. When we open, we step out. If he comes forward, you're trying not to use the leash to help you as much as you can, okay? Because the leash, a lot pulling, makes conflict, and he won't learn as quick. So I'm telling him with no words, do not leave that house unless I give you the release word.
Okay.
Not cross that line. So when we're ready, he's standing there just looking, and then you're gonna have a word.
We have free dog.
Free?
Free dog.
Okay, so you're gonna use that word.
Yep.
You'll step aside and go, free dog, okay? If he doesn't move, he might not.
Right.
Then we pull and go, really? You're allowed, okay? But we're setting a mental tone coming out. If you do sits, stays, we kill the whole game.
Okay.
Okay? If there's any obedience, it will never work because he could care less. It has no mental. So
Got
you
it.
always need the dog to make choices when you're playing psychology. If you do a sit, now he's stuck in a sit command, can't work with him. He's just doing a behavior. He goes, here we go, sit. Are we going to go out now? There's no psychology.
I'm gonna go do the door.
So I go,
You're going to see this dog go into submissive behavior and start to slink. We need that behavior. He needs to start respecting the owners. He has not had that. Dogs in the wild, slink. The lower members, slink around the pack. It's normal submissive behavior, not up, perky, cocked up with their tails. That's a big problem in a pack. And eventually he'll start getting taller and he'll stop getting slinky. But for humans, they have to understand what they're seeing right now and what we're trying to cause so he can quit attacking people, because he does not respect the household and the people he lives with, and that's why he's attacking everyone that comes in the house. So keep that in mind. So when you see that slinky behavior that he's doing, he's crouched over and he's looking at the door, it's exactly what we want to see in the beginning. Right? Opposite of what humans would think, and their first reaction would be like, oh, but look at him. That's not right, that's cruel. It's the way it goes, and it's the only way.
right, there you go. Good. All right, so in here, the only little thing, it's going to watch just a tiny bit, is the leash coming forward. If it touches him, he's going to come.
Yep.
Okay. Right, see that? See that body posture? All of this with the head and the ears back, submission, and going, tell me, but submissive behavior. Right, stuck. He doesn't even care behind it.
Right.
He's so focused right now on owner that I'm irrelevant.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right? And normally that would turn around and, what are you doing on my rear?
Yeah.
But he's in check right now.
Perfect. Can I give him the rear?
Yep.
Freedom.
And then you just
Teak.
pull a little bit.
Freedom.
There you go. Perfect. Good. Okay. Excellent.
Walking, so important, but not the exercise. And I'm not saying not to exercise dogs. Exercise great for all species, but not to fix the mind. It's the discipline of the walk. And I always tell my clients to begin 10 minutes, and you're gonna see it here on the video with Teak. 10 minutes of exercise wears them out. The exercise of healing my way wears dogs out. Within 10 minutes, they are exhausted mentally, because I want them to focus that mind. It's not about burning the energy, because everybody will tell you that reads books and has psychologists and whatever they've done to try to fix anxiety and separation stuff and aggression. They go hours throughout a day to try to exercise the dog. Does he get worn out? Temporarily. And then as soon as he wakes up, he's right back at it, and as aggressive as he's ever been, as anxious as he's ever been. It doesn't change them like that. This exercise, all my clients will tell you, changes dogs quickly. And this is all going to be part of the new DVD on aggression coming out.
Good. Very good. Very good. There are dogs that don't even care. That leg, man. And now we get no more aggression. And 10 minutes of this is worse than 3 to 4 hours of exercise.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm in a disbelief, because I'm like, every day I walk the dog like 2 30-minute walks.
Huh?
Because I'm like, otherwise.
Yeah, and we tell everybody it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because exercise doesn't do anything for him mentally.
He's more focused out here than I've ever seen him.
I'm gonna wait until he moves. I don't know. Right?
Teak, you're a pleaser.
Yeah. Oh no, his truth came out with the door.
Yeah.
And him getting kicked with the collar. He's on Yorkie Chihuahua level. He's on baby level. And he's getting kicked and going, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And no fight whatsoever.
Right.
Okay, and then went right. Perfect. There.
All right, so this is the end. day one with Teak, his first training day ever. We got a lot accomplished. So taking you through all the things, some of the things that need to be done throughout a process. And in one day, we got doors, we stopped his aggression, he stopped biting me. His walk was very good, and there was one thing on the camera you didn't see in the healing. The dogs came down the street, and he goes crazy at all people and dogs on the walks. And the 2 labs came down, and he didn't do a thing for the first time. So we got a lot done. So it was a very good session. So I just wanted to give you a little insight, and this is going to be a preview of my new DVD on dog aggression. It's going to be the only one of its kind. The information in this DVD has never been, most of it's never been talked about in the world. And every day that I go to new cases with aggression, the owners are always going, we've never heard that before, we've never seen that before, no trainers ever told us that before, because it's not out there. It's my own system, it's stuff I've come up with in my own to make success. I've experimented with everything in the world of dog training. And then I figured out common sense, and then doing things with my own system, and I honestly believe it's the best system in the whole world. I have the most success of any trainer worldwide when it comes to aggression. I honestly believe that. So, till next time, I'm Richard Heinz, Miami Dog Whisperer. See you next time.